guys, welcome to the first episode of Medics Diary with Roslan Foundation. As we've said on our last episode, that we'll be starting Medics Diary with Roslan Foundation, and here is Medics Diary. Once again, my name is Grace Akinyele and and it's my co-hosts
Akinyele.
So today, we'll bring you exceptional medical students from Mercy Medical University, and they will be here to share their experience on the journey with us so far. So, and before introducing them to you, I would like to appreciate them for honoring our invite. Mas and Sas, we really appreciate you. So can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
My name is Roslan Foundation. We are part 2 students of nursing and surgery.
Wow, thank you so much, sir.
My name is Soliha. I'm a second year medical student. My name is Maryam. I'm also a second year medical student.
It's so nice to have you here. In fact, the atmosphere has changed. It's good to be with medical students. So, moving on, without wasting so much of our time, we have just a few questions for you, and we hope you make justice to our question. So, my first question will be going to medical students' favor. So, the first question is, what's a typical day like for you as a medical student? You have a lot to say. A lot.
It can make someone have PTSD. But that challenge is a typical day. Okay. My typical day as a medical student starts by actually 4 a.m. Yes. I wake up every day. That is 4 to 5 a.m. And actually, I like literally every day I sleep earliest by 1. So I have to wake up by 4 a.m. because I have 18 classes every day, and I have practicals every day. We don't even have. See, okay, let me continue. So my day starts by 8 a.m. I wake up by 4 a.m. Yes, I take my bath, I go to class. 8 a.m. our lectures begin. Then from 8 a.m. to around 1, we don't have breaks. So we just have like probably like 30 minutes break or like 15 minutes break. We do for breaks, come back again. Continue again from like 1 to like 6. That was okay, yes, to like 6. But sometimes when we have practicals, it's like extend to around like 6:30, 7, you know. But and after that, I'm always very exhausted. I don't even get time to cook. I cannot even cook. I'll just get my stuff. And the thing is, it's not like I don't know how to cook. No, I actually know how to cook. Actually, I know how to cook, but I can't have time to cook. I'm a guy, yes, I can't have time to cook. No, I'm a guy, meaning I have other things to do. Yes.
And get friends and be as well.
Don't forget to mention I am your girlfriend.
I don't even see, you don't understand. See, if you're a medical student, you cannot be
what if you are at 4 a.m. to 8 a.m.?
4 a.m. to 8 a.m. I wake up by 4 a.m., take my bath, and then I come to class, Pluto.
I'm sure you know.
I want to meet girlfriend by 4 to 8. You know what you know?
Hey,
okay, in fact, let me tell you, if you want to even have a girlfriend in medical school, especially in medicine and surgery, just make sure you're dating someone in that same department. If you are dating someone in nursing and you're in MBS, I'm telling you that you cannot last.
I don't understand. No, we will understand because we undergo almost same thing.
I know, but
we understand.
Let's talk about someone outside medical.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. Do you know the fact that we undergo the same thing, and then you guys feel like okay, you guys still have free time. See, we don't even have because let me just go see. When I say okay, when I get back, when we finish classes by let's say 6:30, I usually have assignments to do. I have assignments to do. Then assignments will take me till around, let's say like 12. That's if I don't have practical reports to do as well. And the fact is oh my god.
See me, what I want to oppose is that if you are like if you want to have a relationship at all, that it should be within like your department, not same MBBS. See MBBS, nursing, MLS, MLM, all of us, we are joined together in the same problem. Like we are family by problem.
Yeah.
So we are the same problem together. It is still more advisable that you date from probably nursing, if you are dance,
than
make sure you are dating someone.
Agric, business studies.
Make sure you are dating someone
within exactly.
If you go and date a kid,
She would just be shouting your hand attention.
You know this thing that happens when you go to work. You know, normally you don't even have time. I don't even text for myself. See, if I show you my number of already messages, see, I can't even start trying to like reply because I can't reply. I'm just too tired. So I cannot go online. I cannot see something funny and post. And it'll be like,
So you're online.
Posting literally just takes going to my status, clicking over down, and that's all. But you want to reply a message, I have to think, scroll down,
Think of what to say.
Exactly, and that will give me a stress on its own. So, like, it's very, very. See, afterwards.
Don't get emotional.
You want to study medicine and surgery. See, just know that your life is going to be almost fucked, but don't worry, you will survive.
Social aspect.
See, your social life, and your social life must still be good, but then you to be far in your social life is good. You have issues too, because your social life being good is because maybe as one that does TikTok, you only have time to do TikTok. You might not even have, you might be doing that TikTok, but then to chat on WhatsApp might be an issue. And it's not even as if you don't want to reply, but it's your personal thing. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying.
I get to understand.
So, like,
Let's see
So,
what.
medical student Sonia, can you please describe your first day in medical school?
My first day. The thing is, it's actually a bit complicated.
Okay.
Because that day was like I'm supposed to get a journal and
Write your experience.
Because I had a mixed feelings. Two things happened. First, I was in another school. If I was in the north, I've been in the north. So I've been schooling in the north. So before I got transferred there, and I was not even expecting it. I actually expect to study medicine at the end of the day. I was running it somehow. So I did not expect to be this fast. And this, I did not even expect to work out this week. But alhamdulillah, it's worked. So when I now got here, the main thing that happened is that I'm just feeling overwhelmed. The overwhelmness is actually consumed me. Like, this is a new place, new course, new people, especially new roommates, because you are females, new roommates. So I don't know, new drama. I don't know the kind of person I'm going to do it. I don't know the kind of this thing. But even before I arrived, I collected the slides and the lectures that I've missed. I've been reading it before I arrived in Iwo. So that one, I was still at a little bit at rest. That was not too much for me. But the overwhelmness of the new environment and how I'm going to cope, no, mentally, that's my own. The mental cope and the mental stuff. But thank God, I'm not alone. My cousin is here. She's actually my cousin.
She's your cousin.
She's my cousin. So,
you don't look alike, actually.
so you don't know that we are cousins.
You don't look alike, John.
You don't look alike.
I think you were friends then.
I know she's my cousin. So I have family here. I have family here, so
Are you sure you're family?
we are family.
From my mom's side, I took more of like you and that side.
She too. Yeah.
She's my mom's
It's like
side.
a brain.
And from my mom.
Don't worry, don't worry.
What time
She's not here, don't worry.
So I was. She used to give me, don't worry, you didn't come in the morning.
Emotional
Oh yeah,
support.
come.
Motivation.
She would wake me up in the morning.
She was generally in that she called.
So she would always call me like, let's go to class, let's do this. So I think my time, the overwhelmness left my, so I was able to cope. But my first day was just me thinking and being overwhelmed throughout that day. I was just overthinking.
Now the problem with girls is that for me, the first way I used to already
I was basically depressed. I was like, how would you like? I was thinking about like, how would you like scale through med school? Like the way she was very depressed when she came throughout like first semester and second semester. I was like, can this get what? In my mind, I was like, can this get show the shisha?
I'm be like saying I only hear the go to that.
So-
But it's the first time I resumed at this school, you think I've been staying here.
Because
I was just everywhere.
probably because
I don't have problem in settling. I don't have
when you do
Yeah, it's
the
also
test
easy
was
for me
fine.
to
I was just
It's also private.
It's
just.
I was told it was private. No, I was already in the federal. I was in OAU before, so you like.
Well, you came from OAU.
Yes, ma'am. I came from OAU.
My own issue is that I sometimes I used to have this social anxiety.
Anxiety, wow.
Yes. Like people I don't
Not really
Introverted.
good people like that.
Yeah, I don't really
Extroverted.
yes.
Okay, so Maryam, do you have a study group or a preferred way of studying?
Well, I'm not really a person that do study group, because I talk a lot. So if I'm to do a study session, I will not read. I will
Why?
not be talking.
Why?
So
See, you have become the
so like I've noticed that like I have to do it alone by myself. I can't do it with people else. I'll just be talking and then be listening.
And you don't believe that you are
Exactly,
so much.
exactly. Like if I'm to ever like go out and say I want to read, I know inside my heart that I don't want to. I just want to socialize. Like maybe I feel a bit down, I can go for that. You understand? So that's why I like to study on my own, maybe in the night or early in the morning, depending on how my day is. Sometimes I'm more tired, I can wake up around. If I'm not too tired, I can wake up around 10. If I'm tired, I know that I don't need to wake up early in the morning. I can sleep maybe around 1 like that to read in the night like that on my own. I like using like the Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro is a very good technique where you set a amount of time you used to study and then you give yourself a break. Like maybe an hour study, 30 minutes break. And also I like to use flashcards. You know what flashcards are like? They literally have like, I use Anki, so it's like questions in front and answers at the back. So I also use color because I love something that is colorful. Like it makes me want to read. So I use like sticky notes that are colorful. I love using those are like the ways. I also like using YouTube because it's also quite colorful and like I don't really like being in like if sometimes I'm in class I don't always pay attention every now and then. I'm usually like reading maybe something else because all I say is this class stuff for me is a bit boring. You understand? So just naturally that's the kind of person I know. I'm studying myself and I know that's like how I am. So I'll sit down, like I may be reading and later on I know that in that class I may not study. So I will have to after that class I still have to read everything. So I'm like, let me read something else inside the class. I'll still be listening the way I'm reading. Yeah, I'll still be reading. I can still in the middle of the class I can literally like read and take a break.
You're having your own kind of
I'm having my own world. I'm your own world.
There are two lecturers.
I literally have a break from the class. I'm in my own world in the class. I think there was one that you saw me watching that was my break session. I was in my break session after spending a bit. Because I know in that class, it is not I will fully not like listen in class. I can still be hearing something they are saying, getting understand. Sometimes I can even ask questions. You understand? Like I also like to like pre-read because I know whatever that guy is saying I may not understand it. So like I like to read first before the lecture in class.
That's the business of many classes. You have to always pre-read. Because if you don't pre-read, the thing is the highest any lecturer can give you. Even if it's a lecturer that will take you for 24 hours, the highest you can still give is like 25% of what you need to do.
Okay, so Favor, how do you manage long hours of studying and attending lectures? Because you already told us earlier that your days are usually longer. Probably your days are even longer than 5 days. Or maybe they summarize everything into one day. So like, how do you compare the balance?
Yeah, so the thing is actually, see, at this point, I've been begging one of my Oga Alito that please help us to talk to another Oga Alito that we should help us to do this assignment. Because, see, at this point, we don't even have currently this phase we are now in my department. All of us, we are all going through it. We don't even have enough time to like study because our remaining hours of the day are always like you always use them for assignments. Am I lying?
Yeah.
It's not always you're always writing
the time we use for assignment is
it's so much
like
see there was a time
So we actually told our
provost, like we've already told him, but then you know like
we told this man, this is our anatomy lecturer. We told him that this assignment we should change it to presentation.
Do you know what?
Apart from presentation, it's something that was trying to make like
I think
no, you guys
present.
wait.
You know
I think
something I will say.
I agree with those that are giving assignments. You know, people are dealing with people's like
you don't understand
do
the assignment. It's not assignment.
do assignments. Please don't you see? I don't want to be a situation that someone with AI and prescribe.
You don't understand.
No, so you get your point. I get your point.
But there's some that when you want to use copper sulfate and don't worry with your patient.
Just do it. You make it later. Don't worry. You make it later.
It's practical reports.
Okay.
When we do our practical reports, like you telling us to, you don't normally if you are doing practical reports now when you want to write your materials, just list the materials used.
Yes.
They will tell us to draw the materials.
And I'll try it. So please.
You don't understand.
Don't worry, I understand you.
Very
You don't understand.
There was a night I wanted to do
You
my
need to do that
histology.
assignment.
What is histology of physiology? I forgot.
You see, that's how you see. I'll get the time when
For
you
those assignments, I've worked 1 year for my.
You don't
we
want
just literally like we don't even read the assignment. We just write them.
just write them.
See, we were doing this histology Pascal for 1 day. I started doing histology Pascal by 10 o'clock in the night, like 10. After I came back from my hostel, I started by 10 o'clock. I literally finished around, I think, 4 something. My roommate, he was doing biochemistry Pascal for 1 day. He had already started around, I think he already got to our lecture, where we used to reach out. He already got this around like 9 or so. And then he came back almost like 5 in the morning. And we had class the next day.
You have class few hours
And
later.
the funny thing is, those assignments, we'll do them and don't submit. We can't even read
We
them.
cannot even read them.
Because
I still don't understand what is going on in those assignments. I don't know what is going on in those assignments.
So what's the
I don't know.
Don't worry, you are dealing with people's life.
You don't
As you are doing it, you are learning at the
We
same
are not
time.
learning shit.
You are learning. You don't agree. You will not agree, but you are learning.
I'm not learning
There was a time that asked me.
What the heck do you want to be digesting with your patients? For God's sake, don't digest with your patients.
What was the last thing I did to my last assignment? I cannot even remember.
I don't remember.
There was a time that I
can't
wrote this
even
last
remember.
holiday. Was it? Yes. The school is not on holiday actually, so I went on my own. Like we finished exam on Friday. So and my department told me that we should resume on Monday. I was like, I don't understand. I was not supposed to have at least one something. I decided to give myself 1 week. So I went home and I was watching movie at home. And my cousin studied chemistry. Then she saw me watching movie. She said, Cee-Cee, you're watching movie. You that we're depending on you that is it what? Do you want this injection shoot me in my eyes in the future? What my help can reach? You look like it, so it's the same way for you.
But at least
There are some assignments
some things that
Okay, we are getting you.
Yeah, okay. There is
our assignments, we don't even get time to read
the
them.
only one assignment
Just
that I did that I
assignment.
knew that probably still have effect on me was about this genetic syndrome, this X, all these X,
all these Down syndrome,
those like Down syndrome, like Spence syndrome, Engelmann, those are the only that's the assignment I can remember the names. Others, titration, they don't want to talk with you.
All
As
the
like
practical
our
reports, you know what
That's
practical
because
reports are?
that's Africa for you.
We don't
You
even
should
get to
understand, but
read
don't
them.
let us go.
We don't even get to read them. There are some assignments
So-
that
I've never revised my
Thank God we actually
assignment
did the practice.
I've never revised.
I've never revised the assignment before because we don't even have time to revise it. We submit it. By the time I give it, the next day we
That's what you
submit it.
don't get. Even that we can read our assignments, man.
Don't worry, we already understand your points. We'll put them into consideration. Or probably maybe this could provide a suggestion box for you. And also, if you put in your problems inside, and when this will reach there, we will refer. So, medical students, Soliha, how do you stay motivated during difficult times? I know they will be struggling difficult times. These ones are saying they are difficult times. I know. So, how do you stay motivated? What keeps you alive?
Actually, to be honest, normally you go. Sometimes you have motivation is always high and low, and basically what I'm going to still say is that I can't really say that there's something external in my external environment that can keep me motivated. Like this morning now, I'm very tired.
I woke up angry. I don't know what I'm angry.
It happens to me.
I was just angry. Everybody just says, Facebook, don't beat me.
I woke up and I know that I have some laundries that I need to do. So the fact that I have work to do, that one is enough motivation for me. I just stood up, carry my clothes, and I wash. The motivation is always inside of me. If I say I want to do something,
When you remember yourself, you feel motivated. I was sitting in class. Someone just came to my hair and said 950. The way I went my hair, she just came to my hair and said 950 in my hair. I just opened my eyes. I was like, read.
even though I don't mind if I have someone that motivates me. I used to ask, and sometimes I I used to message some people and ask
Yeah.
they
How about the possibility, my dear? Because you are your
Every day,
I call my mom like 3 times a day. That's my motivation.
No matter how
you the time I told my mom that please, I want to come home.
Yeah, I feel like I'm actually kind of gifted in that space. I don't know if it's a gift shack. Me, anytime I just feel like I'll just sit down, sit up in my bed or something.
Let me read.
That's it.
Yeah.
And most times,
I will not stand up.
I see myself as I don't have
any
I don't even need to
I
say
don't have
it.
to. See, what
That's
that is
the thing. I don't stand up.
Yeah.
And the thing is, there's something about me.
I
that
give
when
a
I
bad
was
doing
in
it if I get
See, when I was
if my
in
brain.
the I'm not the check time. I will not sit down.
I swear.
See, when I was in other level, that I did that. I would just go to this
That midwifery side.
that side. No, but you know, there's one class that you used to love.
Yes,
I
that's
would
what
open
we
the jump
did.
inside on just like, and I will stay there from. I think that what I used to be hostel, and maybe I was going to say, I'll just stand up. Everybody will be playing, they'll step in, but I'll just go stand up.
That's my thing. I will just disappear. You will not
Carry
know
the
that
bag, go. I'll go around 8. I'll not check the time, I'll not be reading. I'll make sure, I'll try to read. When I'll just check the time, I'll just see like,
Right.
2. I'll be like, yeah, let me read. Yeah, I'll still continue. Then sometimes around 3 or 4, I'll just stand on the back and stay. And
The thing
see,
is, if I'm not
the one time, see, the one
and I'm
time
not like
moves.
that, if I'm studying, I'm
The way,
enjoying it. I won't stop.
the way time moves when I'm
It's
reading,
keeping
it's always like,
motivated.
it's always very different. I don't
Like
check the time. I don't
think
check time. And there's something about reading, like, if I actually want to read long, want to read for long hours, I can't read with people. I don't know. It's not like it's not
you get tired when I'm
proud.
that's it. Because I'll be telling what I'm reading. I'll be
I'm proud.
practicing.
I feel like
Like, you're not allowed
I know if I'm reading, I know it's actually nice to read with people. If you're reading with someone, you get no. The thing is, it's not like I cannot read with people. I prefer reading with like few people. Like you have to read with someone.
like
If we go there, if we go to where we want to read, let's scatter ourselves. Let me not see you.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you. I don't want to know that you exist. I don't want to feel your presence. There's this guy we used to read together, me and Israel. We just go to that same midwifery class. Then you might probably sit on my back. I'll sit on the phone. I will even forget that I'll be like, wait, I'm not actually here. Where is this guy? Israel and I already still there. Then I'll continue. So that's the kind of it's just so sweet. I said, I feel like reading is not as hard as people say, but it's not as
especially if you enjoy what you're reading.
and again if what you're doing, if what you're
I am
doing
reading the
is
right
what you want to
thing.
do. Like me, you know when I'm
You can still spend it longer or something.
Yeah.
Same
So what
is
I'm
It is possible.
Like, alright, so
If you've ever been to my class, if you know it's possible. If you did there for you know it's possible. You'll be reading and you're reading the wrong thing entirely. It is very, very possible.
Okay, Maryam, how do you maintain your social life with your busy schedule?
well, I don't know.
That's
Give one
a
is
easy
social.
question for
I do actually.
The way you know that she's someone that's very social.
I sound not.
Like I said, you know that
You
you're
think
someone
she's
that's
not
very
I
social.
do.
I know she's social.
I
You have
like-
a YouTube channel.
I'm like, you said?
You have a YouTube channel.
Yes, like yeah, it's like I'm more of like an ambivert person. So I have an introvert and an extrovert side.
That's me.
Yes, and so you
Depends on
see,
the side you meet.
when I overuse my introvert side, like for example, now the way I went for the holiday for like 3 months, when I overused my introvert side, I was only inside. In fact, inside my house, inside my room, I will not come out like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I came to school, my extrovert side was very, very charged up, like just to socialize. But like that first week, I was socializing more than I used normally. So like I just feel like once my introvert side is down, I will socialize a bit, and once my extrovert side is down, I will go like how I say, maybe hibernate a bit. Or something like that. Basically, when I know I socialize most, when we do assignments, that's when I know I socialize most. Or when we have like breaks with my friends. For example, now me and my friends are already like this. What I'm going now is told ourselves once we get found or something. We just ourselves take pictures. We don't really have like that long amount of time, but we always make that time count. At least that time has to like count a bit.
My own is kind of different. Me, I don't even stress to socialize.
Socialize.
I don't even put efforts. Like I'm not someone that socializes. Like I don't socialize. People socialize with me. I don't know. It's very easy. I don't know. Maybe it's the way I dress or the way I talk. No, the thing is actually there's one thing about me. I don't know how to like go to someone and start talking to the person and become friends with the person. But if you come and talk to me,
We talk to
you
them.
but of
will
course, no.
you will fall in social with I don't want to say you fall in love, but you become You don't feel like, so this guy is actually
You can't talk.
No, I have to be honest.
I don't, I
Same
can't,
thing, that was actually how the two of us, because I was talking with someone beside him, and then he talked, and that's how the three of us.
see, a lot of people have said, a lot of people say, this guy is just a fan anyhow, because I have a friend I used to be together. My friend, his name is Demola Arizona. He's very, very social. See, if you don't like
Arizona is
there's
empty.
something wrong.
It's
If
very
you don't like
empty.
Arizona, there's something wrong. So they say me and Arizona are like polar opposites, because Arizona is very friendly. They say me, I'm not very friendly. I'm not friendly at all. And me, I'm not sabi. I'm not funny. Me, I used to be on my own. So people that have talked to me for the first time, they used to just come to me.
Yeah,
So
because they have a
they already know. They
idea
already know
about
what I am. So they're
I think that's my kind of person. I don't have personal grace. I make some here. I don't have. Actually, there's some way we just
One bad thing is just sometimes I even have bad like facial recognition. I mean, I have to see like
But
5-7 times before I know.
But the only when you know that.
If you don't do that, hi.
The only when you know that this guy is actually not, because I don't see, if you are talking about social media or more counseling, you can, before you can find me on social media, maybe you are a very big account. Because my social media life is like 2 I think. I don't even have a TikTok. I don't like, I'm not this guy that I'm not a real life person. You can only relate to me on real life. If it's WhatsApp, then I forget it, you hate me. People have complained like no. Like I don't snow. See, I don't know, maybe how like put it, probably I have this, I don't know, maybe it's ADHD or something. Whenever I just see a lot of messages on WhatsApp, I just try to discuss it.
I decide on which message to reply to.
I'm always very bored.
Depends on how your message is like.
You cannot call them.
Because now you cannot be sending me a hi and you expect me to reply your hi. You tell me what you want. So honestly, this is the best session. You guys know you brought.
Yeah.
I am not crazy.
Yeah, you know my team.
Yeah, different.
Yeah, we're different breed.
Oh, thank you. Okay, different breed from God. Thank you. So this is the best of our way. Enjoy your company, honestly. This is very nice. And who will be inviting from that session? Yes, we'll be inviting. So
That will be like the part two of this session.
So we invite you so thank you so much for your time. And thank you for honoring
Thank you for inviting us.
And once again, this is Medic's Diary, Roslan Foundation. Please
MBBS
subscribe, follow,
students,
share.
Medicine
This is
and
Medicine Medical University.
Stop interrupting.